Okay, that should now be working. Okay, we're back. I didn't plug the microphone in. Made lots of changes to things at the moment. A few changes on the PC. A few changes to the way everything's set up. Trying to make sure that the stream is running a little bit more smoothly than it does normally, because we've had one or two issues lately. I have got the telemetry software running. It's on the latest version, and I've done a few things in there that I found just to try and free up the resources a little bit. Changed the priorities, made sure that auto updates are turned off, whole load of things. So in IT, they say make one change and test. Well, we've made changes to the telemetry software. We've made changes to OBS. We've made changes to the PC. We've cleaned things up. We've deleted stuff. And also we've updated the game as well, because we've got, yes, we've got the True Force back. We have got True Force back. Woo woo. So we're on our main account. We're going to head off in to do a time trials. I don't think I've done one. Have I done one? I'm not sure. I have done one, a 149.5. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how quick we're going to be. This is more just about just testing things, making sure that everything's all okay. First of all, what I want to do is to get my buttons sorted out. We got on the radar, or actually, yeah, I'll leave it on the radar for now. So yeah, a lot of it's just making sure that everything is all hunky-dory. I already made a mistake. I didn't connect my my microphone to the PC. Duh. So many things to think about. But for the moment, we've got haptics, we've got feedback, we've got True Force on the wheel. Will it be the same in the race? I'm told it will. I've run the upgrade. Let's hope that it will happen and it will work for us. And then we're on the Euro account at the moment, trying to get back our A ranking, which I doubt if I'll do around Barcelona, if I'm perfectly honest. And then this evening, I've yet to set up the stream, but I'll put it in Discord. We'll be doing a public and a private races. Switch that around the other way. 2 private, 2 public. But topping and tailing that, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do the daily races on my European account from 8 until 9. And then from about 11 till midnight, we're going to go back into the US account and see if we can finally get that B ranking that we were so close to getting last night and didn't quite manage. Oh, wrong screen. That's because I'm jibber-jabbering. I'm jibber-jabbering, doing like an intro and stuff. Oh dear. Thank you, Grenster. I'm just so excited to have my wheel back and working as it should do. It's such good news. It does feel a little bit subtle though. I must admit, I've got to work on these slight changes a little bit. Changed. Let me just check something. I'm just going to exit out of there. Just want to check something. That might be it. I'll turn the True Force off. That felt really strange. It didn't feel right. This is part of the reason why I'm doing this now. I'll leave that at 5 and 10. That will be fine. That was like... That's better. Oh, yes. Thinking, that doesn't feel right. It's like, he hasn't fixed it. It's because I've got True Force turned off. Duh. Oh, yes, now we're back. Oh, we're back. I was getting a bit worried then. Oh boy, was I getting worried then. It was like, it's no different. It still feels wrong. Yeah, well, it will do. You numpty, she turned it off. So this is on the Euro account now. So we're going to be up against high Bs, maybe even some low As. I'm not sure. Depends what it matches us with. So it will be different to what it was last night. Last night we were chasing for the win. In this session we're chasing for survival. When I say survival, just trying to inch the DR up very slightly, but we're going to be up against good racers. Oh, that's better. I can feed it through the rig. It's good to be back. Oh boy, it's good to be back. Now I did learn a few things having no force feedback. I'm going to try and put some of those things into practice today. I want to try something a little bit different on that final corner. A couple of seconds off the pace. At the moment, just while we're getting the feeling back. Alto! Good evening, how are you? Or good afternoon, good morning, whatever. How are you doing, my friend? I haven't seen you around in ages. Hopefully you're keeping well. Still not a great lap, but never mind. I was following a ghost to get that fast lap. Now I just want to try and just concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I must be doing well. I've taken an hour or so out of work. Have a play. Just to test a few things. Not least the update that PD have just released, which has given me my wheel back. Oh, back in it there. Feels so different. I did have obviously force feedback whilst doing the time trials, hot laps, whatever you want to call them, that I'm doing now. But it's just the anticipation, the excitement of having it back in the race. Just getting that confidence back to get on the accelerator early, lay it through the corners a little bit quicker, and to push that little bit more. Barcelona's not one of my better tracks. But then I quite like that. I quite like being put onto a track that I'm not very good at because it makes me try harder. I like the fact that PD do that to us. Alto's not a fan of the Group 3 update. I wish they'd stop messing around with it, if I'm honest. I wish that they'd spend their time sorting out some of the things that we all want, like the penalty system being sorted and stuff like that. Sort out the game rather than keep messing around with the physics and the cars and adding new cars and all of that shenanigans. Right, 42 seconds. And we're gonna be in a race. I'd like for them as well, for Daily Race B, to start mixing the tyres up a little bit. Yeah, maybe we've got to have 2 tyres like we do in the Daily Race C. But then I guess a lot of people do actually want to have straightforward sprint, which is what Daily Race B is. So I guess it makes sense for them to do what they're doing. But I do get a little bit tired of hard tyres all the time. The Sim Guy, hi Mitchell, is it 8 o'clock already in the UK? Oh no, our clocks went forward, mate, but they didn't go forward that far. No, I've taken an hour or so out of my day. I started early. I've told my boss I'm taking my lunch hour and a little bit extra just to run some tests. I'm testing the my streaming PC. I'm testing the new update from PD. I'm testing the new version of the telemetry software, which is why I keep looking at the very top at the little 60s. I'm looking for 60s and 61s. Mainly we want them to be 60s, so it's all looking fairly good at the moment. I saw a 58 drop in there for a moment, and I'm just out to enjoy myself at the moment. Just out to enjoy myself. We're back on the Euro account, not the US account. We'll be back on that tonight to see if we can get B. I'm not necessarily looking to get my A ranking back in this session. This is really just to get back to grips with the feeling of the haptics, or the feedback, the true force in the race, and just really get prepped and ready for this evening more than anything else. That's really what I want to be doing. Right, so let's go. Betzel says, I don't know if I want to drive the Meta car, and this track is not his forte. The Sim Guy pulling my leg. I know. Yeah, I'm in the car because it's the Meta car. It's the one to do, and if you want to get back into A, that's the route to go. I would like to try one or two of the other cars. I've seen a few Lamborghinis. I can see there's a Citroen behind me. So we've got a mix of cars in here already. I quite fancy trying the Lexus. I've been enjoying the Lexus lately. But we dropped into this one just for a moment. Where are we braking for this first corner? It's good to have the true force back. Feel what's going on again. Oh! You hit the wrong guy, mate. I think I might have just got a short. He's just completely wiped out the wrong guy. What on earth was all that about? The guy in front of me ran him off the road, and I was the one that got munched. heck was that? I won't try and push too hard to get back into this race, which is not going to happen. I don't know what all that was about. Have a look back and see if I did something wrong. I assumed he was taking out, or trying to take out, whoever ran him off the road. What happened? Was that something I did, Grenster? Oh. That was a double whack. I don't think that was dirty tyres at all. It could be right, but I'm not so sure. Plus there was no apology or anything. Anyway, we're in a recovery mode now. Let's just see what we can do. Oh. Come on. mark there. A lot of cars bunching up front. Oh my gosh, are the kids on holiday or something this week? This car's going on off, going off all over the place. Where are we up to? 10. Ooh, go. Single figures in this one. That'll be quite a result if we can. Missed a gear there. That was me. It's going to cost. Missed the apex there. That's a penalty. Sticks. And no good, not good enough, not good enough. Sylvester says he had dirty tyres from the outside of the track, and the track is very slippery. Lost the traction for half a second, and his rear slipped out, and his car barreled towards you. Maybe. Maybe. Oh dear. I think we went backwards though, didn't we? That will definitely be a hit on the old DR. Yeah, it is. It is. Our SR has gone up, which is good. But we have taken a bit of a hit. There we go. This one's all about really just checking to see how the update and all the changes that I've made on the stream are affecting things. So I'm not overly troubled by everything. We lost 384 DR on that one. So, you know, it's not a problem. And also, in some respects, I'm quite happy to be dropping back into the Bs. Yeah, good afternoon. How's the wheel, Mitch? Any improvement? Oh, yes, we're back. We are back. We are back. We're back good and proper. Good and proper. Telemetry, all good with the force feedback? Yes, it is. It's back. Just tweaking a few things just to get it back, because annoyingly, I made a monumental mistake. In my panic earlier on in the week when it was all going wrong, I started to play around with the settings on the wheel to try and get it back to somewhere where, you know, I wanted it. And before I realised that there was a problem in the update, and so I overwrote all my settings and I haven't written down anywhere. We're having to just reset everything, get everything set up. When I first started, I'd forgotten that I'd reduced the vibration function in the options, so I couldn't work it out with panicking, thinking, this feels the same, I can't feel the curves, it all feels exactly the same. And thankfully, it was my mistake, so we corrected that. Obviously, the upgrade has all been applied this morning, first thing. And I'm taking a slightly extended lunch, boss knows. To get out here and just to test this, make sure everything's all okay, make sure the stream's running all right with the changes I've made and stuff like that. So, and we're out here trying on the Euro account to see what we can do with trying to get that PR back up to an A. I'm not convinced that this is the track that I'm going to be able to do it on. I'm not overly quick around here. I make mistakes, as you saw in the last one. Need to be a bit quicker. And then tonight, from about 11 o'clock, I'm planning on dropping into the US account and getting that up to a B, if at all possible. We'll have to see. My vibration setting number is 150. As I said, I am still just playing with the settings at the moment. If anybody wants me to go through the settings or that I'm running at the moment, or that I will be running at the end of this session, because I may well still tweak it more, then hit me up in the Discord and I will be happy to share how I've got the thing set up. Oh, that was a bit too late. I'm braking a bit too late into that first corner, I've noticed. time I try and work the track, as in really push the limits, I get track limit. But that's a good thing, because that's telling me that I'm finding the track limits and we are pushing the boundaries. We've just got to rein it back in a little bit, so we don't actually get track limit penalties. But it's showing that we're getting close to them, which is good. Oh, way too wide there. Too wide. That's full on. Yep. I have it full max. There we go, full max. And then in the game, I've got, obviously the controller I don't worry about too much, but I've got force feedback as 5 and force feedback sensitivity as 10. And then on my wheel, and I don't know how much time I've got. How much time have I got? I haven't got any. Strength is 6, audio is 100, force feedback is auto, damper is 30, angle is 1080, brake force whatever you want. Those are my settings. At the moment I'm still humming and hawing about the strength. I'm down on where I normally am. I've normally got it up around about the 6.5, 7. I've got it dulled down just a little bit at the moment. But yeah, those are my settings. Went through those very, very, very quickly. We're starting mid-pack again. And obviously, you know, maybe start from there and then work up. The 150 gives you all of the detail that that is in the game. If you turn that down to 0, it feels like it felt before the update. So I think, and this is, I've got no way of knowing, this is just a wild guess. I'm suspecting that somebody either adjusted the value or put a decimal point in the wrong place when they pick up that controller vibration setting from the options. I'm wondering if it's something as simple as that, because when I set that back to 0, that is exactly how my wheel felt. It's like there was no true force whatsoever, no controller vibration whatsoever. So we shall see, we shall see. You're welcome, Galactical. You are welcome. Right, here we go. Incidentally, guys, if you haven't already, please smack the like button for this video. It really does help the channel. And not often that I race during the day. So it'd be nice to know whether we get people tuning in and whether those people that have tuned in are enjoying the content, or whether I'm here wasting my time. John, good evening. Have you got power back? I'm assuming so, because you are talking on YouTube. But I hope you're well. I've got my wheel back. The force feedback's working. Now I've just got to get back into the memory of racing with the force feedback, relying on it in the heat of the action, and try not to get bumped off again. Got to try not to get bumped out again this time. We got rammed off last time. We were dead last. And we did okay. We came back quite nicely, but it was always going to be a difficult one to come back when you're so far dead as we were. We can't win this into the first corner. Let's just take it easy. Whoa. The Hurricane there clearly not using his radar. So we'll keep that in mind. We've got a car coming in really hot behind. the pink mobile's off. Because we're not going to be out, we're not going to have to sit behind the pink car. That's good. Hurricane's gone defensive. Lovely slide through there, caught that. Hopefully I didn't go off. I did, but it wasn't drift around that corner. Hurricane's gone defensive again. I've got a half-second penalty, so he will find his way through again without needing to take any drastic action. What I'd like to do is try and stay with Euro here. That's all possible. And if we can get a better run out of the corner, we can pick up a slipstream, but I've not got a good corner. That Lambo right tyre cut behind me. Knew that was going to happen. We've got two dive bombers in front of us. We'll be a little bit careful. Just try and stay out of trouble. Big old slide through there again. He'd have been better off letting me through off the racing line and following me through. Fortunately, giving me the new angle cost us both some time, I think, there. Alto managed a 148.5. Wow. He's definitely the driver, mate. He's definitely the driver. Oh, I've gone too deep. Don't look at chat when you're trying to race, Mitchell. GD. He wasn't directing the comment at me. Oh, okay. But I still take it. I'm still not quick enough. And you're right though, it is largely down to the driver. And driving skills. We're getting quicker, we're getting more consistent, but we're still not quick and consistent enough. Oh, not too deep. Beans, that'd be good. Although I have been chasing one of the fastest guys in the world. But what I haven't done this week, because I haven't really felt necessary up until today, is to lay the telemetry over and see exactly what's what. I haven't really studied this one this week, if I'm perfectly honest. Because we've been playing around with the American account, I was just going for it. Now, of course, we are getting a bit more serious, and we do need to look at the telemetry. We do need to look at where people are changing gears, turning in, braking, accelerating, etc., and learning from people that way. For the moment, let me just on with this one and see if there's any way we can close these two down, or if they're fighting, if one of them makes a mistake, then we capitalise and potentially get an additional place or two. I don't expect that we will, but let's just push and see if we can advantage if something like that should happen. Still 2 seconds behind them, even though they're right there. Got a foot in the gravel. Oh, they're really having a go. Really having a go at each other now. Bit of a nibble there. Closed up on them. A bit too quick. Even if one was to get a track limit out of there, which they're not. Oh, so near yet so no far. So near yet so far. Oh, I need to take a quick call. Oh, sorry about that. And sorry about the typo. I've got a typo in my thumbnail, which is a bit disappointing. So I apologise for that. We'll have to get that fixed. Well picked up, Drat Fury. Well picked up, as always. Alto's got a Grinch livery on his GTR. So should we go with the GTR, or do you think we should go with... I haven't raced any of the other cars. I've just done the GTR all week. Do you think we should change the car? What do we think? I really ought to get that traction control turned off by default, really. I'm comfortable with the GTR. He says, sliding through a corner wildly. Just wish it wasn't the hard tyres yet again. I am getting a little tired of the hard tyres, if I'm honest, all the time. Assist settings is what I want. Oh, I can't do it there. Exit out of there. Exit out of there. I'd like to do a little bit of sort of medium or soft racing, if I'm honest. There we go, that's better. Right, let's go. To lift too many places. Descend guy, I'm just using it in the middle. So I'm just running it central. I do play around with the brake balance from time to time when people say try this, try that. But for me and my driving style, I don't tend to see much of a difference. And I tend to find that the middle gives me a nice balance between brake and turning. I know a lot of people will push the brake balance to the rear to get the car turned, and I think that's fine if you're one of those drivers that likes to maybe have a bit of a loose back end and let it slide around a little bit. Great, go for it. It is quicker, but for me, I'm just not quite that good. I've got Speedies in the room. Speedy. That's not Speedy B though. Is that Speedy B? Is that Speedy or Speedy B? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's not you. Oh, I thought he was. YouTube Speedy B. I saw Speedy and I thought, oh, has he changed his name? Oh. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Never mind. Not to worry. Not to worry. Right, we'll see if we can stay out of trouble again this time. I think it probably makes sense to stay with the GTR. I've been running it all week. I'm comfortable with the car. Changing the car now is probably going to set me back a little bit. It's not a bad car. It's not a bad one. It's all right. Right, here we go. Citroen looks wide and low. Massive wing on the back of it. Right, Mitchell, you're not going to do it in the first corner. Just hang fire. Bide your time. I don't know if I ran him a little bit too wide on that corner. Good to be back. Oh, it's good to be back. Oh, that was me. That was all on me. It is good to have this wheel back though now. Got to get that memory, muscle memory kicking back in. I knew I was going to make that mistake. I couldn't quite get it off the track and out of the way quick enough. For anybody that's checking, Alto and I go back a long way. If you do check my friend's profile, I don't think Alto is in there because of the clear out that I had to do recently with the changes to the lobby racing and the agreement. So if you don't see him in there, don't worry about it. He is still a long-term friend from a long way back. You can just see some questions about being friends and stuff. I get a lot of that at the moment because I had to remove over 250 friends out of my friends list in PSN recently because of the changes. It's caused some issues. If there's any questions, Alto's a good guy. Galacticore, I'm back! But then I crashed. It was like commentators cursed myself on that one. So I'm back. Oh no, crash! My own silly mistake though. I wanted to get up behind Speedy B's Belgian cousin. Assuming that's the Belgian flag. I didn't look at the flag. Is it Belgium or is it German? I didn't get to see the flag very well. Why am I changing up? You don't need to change up. Oh! To get out of that one. Stop looking at the chat. I can see out the corner of my eyes it's clicking through. I don't want to know what's being said, but I've got to stick with these guys. This is back into recovery territory now. Can we claw anything back in the last couple of laps? Got Speedy's dim distant cousin in front of us now. Do anything down here to stay with these guys. Whoa! I can't look at the chat. Got eyes everywhere in this. penalty, which is a shame. He's enjoying this. Welsh boy, yes, it's all fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. We're back. Come on, I'll let you through to help me, mate. Oh, I knew that was going to kick off. I thought I'd just let Speedy through, put him into the grief. Might have just paid off. Oh, yeah. Renzo, so if I send another friend request, are you going to accept me? It depends if you fill in the form. It's all about the forms, mate, I'm afraid. Because there's no point if you unfriend me a few ways, you say, I'm not unfriending anybody else again now. That was a job that I had to do, regretfully I had to do. And I think if I go into the registration agreement, I think, Renzo, if I am not mistaken, that Wacky Debacky 4SGT. I'm just trying to find you. I'm pretty sure you sent one in. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Okie dokie. That video there. Oh, I went backwards. Look, I got in 7th and I went backwards. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So we're losing more DR at the moment. We'll do a quick refresh and see how we're doing. Minus 281. overall today. So, hey ho, we're still at the top of the B at the minute. And we got another couple of races potentially to do. The wheel behind me is, this is a wheel that the telemetry software developer bought for me. So it's the same as the one I'm using, which is the official Logitech one, but it's made by, I don't know how you pronounce that, Acelith or Acelith. It's ACELITH Sim Racing. It's quite nice. Yes, I've got my settings put back, which so I'm using it. I'm using the Logitech one for the moment. The reason why I'm using the Logitech one for the minute is I like it, and you guys bought it for me. This one, the new one, it's ever so slightly wider. There we go. It's slightly wider, but the grips, you've actually put your thumb through, and I was really concerned with the way that the force feedback was snapping on me over the last few days. I was really concerned that I might get my thumbs caught. So for that reason, I didn't go with that one, because the Logitech one has horns. So if the wheel is going to snap on you, then you can get your hands out of the way pretty quickly. And I didn't want to get my thumbs caught and find I was in problems. You're saving up for another wheel, which is $850. Not Fanatec wheel, but it works with it, and GT7 telemetry. Wow, 800. Oh, you'll have to hit me up in Discord and let me know which one that is. You'll have to let me know what that is. That sounds pretty darn cool. It's a lot of money for a steering wheel, though. Oh, you can get a whole direct drive system for that. Woo. So Speedy's still an A at the moment. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Cool beans. Right, where are we? How long have we got before we're off? 1 minute 18. Oh, your eyes? I'm confused. Oh, you're an SRA. Sorry. I thought you meant you were a DRA. I was thinking, right, you've done well. I can't get back to it at the moment. I'm dropping backwards. I need another 2,000 DR to gain my A. I know you hate the dailies. Get you out on Monza and you'll be away. Anything else, stay away. Stay away. I don't blame you. You're not alone. There's a lot of people that don't like dailies. Woo, I don't like Barcelona. I'm sending my telepathic, that's wrong, my telepathic signals to PD to do Michelin in the GR4s next week. I'm making up loads of words this week. Tell you what, the Oxford English Dictionary should be watching my streams this week. They'll get loads of new words. Alto, I watched your video, Why Things Changed, mate, and I totally understand the reason why you did things and the way you did it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. It was difficult. It did upset a few people, but it was very necessary. And one of the things I didn't touch on too much is the grief I was getting offline. I was getting abused badly offline to the point where in an evening I didn't want to come up and stream. And when you get to the point where you don't want to stream, well, then you've got a problem. You've got a big problem that needed to be addressed. And that's how I went about addressing it. And we've had some fabulous races since we did it. We've had 3 wide in the rain. We've had bumper to bumper action. We've had respectful rubbing. It's just like an old BTCC race, some of them. Brilliant to watch. I love it. I love it. I love it. Roger Rooms, this week's daily races are not bad. I don't mind Barcelona. Pretty good track for good racing, especially testing the new updates to BOP. It's not a bad track. I've never clicked with Barcelona. I've never clicked with it. If we forget about DR and just race, we all have a better experience. Yeah, I must admit, I do wish that PD would do away with DR. The safety rating, yes, absolutely. But the DR, it just always a BMW in there. In my mind, it just encourages you to get past the car in front no matter what. You've got to be first no matter what. And it just, for me, it tends to encourage, I won't say dirty driving, because some of it isn't dirty driving. When you look back at the replays, always an Iron Maiden one too. In my mind, it encourages desperate driving. I'm desperate to get past Marsh Sport YouTube in front. I just need that extra bit of DR. Also, because Marsh will be streaming. Hello Marsh! He's in the Ferrari too. Oh my gosh, I don't think we've ever been in a race together, the two of us. For goodness sake, I don't hit him. If I hit him, I'll be in all sorts of trouble. I also need to catch up with Marge's YouTube channel. I've not been on him for a while with everything that's been going on. It's Desi Stig. Desi Stig's in the house, my friends. And we're going around the outside. No, we're not. He's got that one covered off. I don't think we've ever raced together, the two of us. I watched a lot of his races. I think Desi's just been murdered. No! I was looking forward to some wheel-to-wheel action with Desi and he's gone. I think he's just been completely and utterly murdered in all of that mayhem. Oh no! Here you go, in these daily races, sometimes you've got to read the action on track and just stay out of it. Hopefully Desi and I'll get in another one. We've got a few quick races behind us though that are flying, and they're going to be a bit miffed in all of that. I know I would be. He did look in my mirror as if he got proper murdered. I'm not close enough to these two. Take advantage. Away, Mitch. Let's leave these two to battle. I completely lost that. Oh, fiddlesticks. That was all on me. Who the heck did I just hit? Oh. This is one to forget for me. Probably one of my worst races in a long time. One to forget, as they say. I thought you were talking about me hitting that car with a 16-pound sledgehammer. I was going to say, it felt like a 50-pound sledgehammer the way I clobbered that car. I mean, I'm going to have to watch that back and see what I did. Well, I know what I did. I completely missed my braking point, but I must have missed my braking point by a country mile. I think in this fast racing, close racing, I really need to get back into using this view. Hello, Dan. Overshot again. I'm looking at the chat now. Let's just do a little bit of running in this view. I'm better in the other view. Trouble is, I've done so much running in this view, I can't get used to the other one now. It feels wrong. I just have to be careful with when I'm in traffic. I'm trying to build sandcastles. Unfortunately, nobody told me it doesn't work with gravel, they all fall down. All my sandcastles are falling apart like my race did. It's like a bad hair day. When it goes wrong, it really goes wrong. It went wrong. It really went wrong. But there we go. It happens. Digging in the dirt, like Peter Gabriel, exactly. I like the Aston Martin's actually been pretty good since the update, hasn't it? I've seen a few people, not so much in this one, but I've seen a few people in the Aston. Right, that will have killed. That would have killed my DR. I don't even think I want to look. I don't think I even want to look. What has it done to it? Oh my gosh! 1,236, a massive drop. Dan, no, the wheel is out now, all sorted. That was me. I completely outbroke myself into that corner. All on me. 100%. That one was on me. I was looking at the chat. I wasn't really concentrating. If I'm honest, I don't really think I applied myself in that one. I'm pleased that the wheel is back, and I think it sort of went to my head that I was just enjoying the race rather than keeping the concentration up, and I just missed my braking zone, smacked the back end of him. That was it. Good afternoon, Collider Tom. Good afternoon, LVP444. Good afternoon. Jack Fury getting the G70, in my opinion. Do you know what? If I'd seen a few G70s on track, I might have considered it. But you know, if you look at the friends ranking, they're all GR4s and then a couple of 458s. And then if we go on to the global ranking, you're looking at GTR. They're all GTRs. I mean, it's the only car to be in. Where are we now? Look at this. Top 100, well, the top 75 are all GTRs. We got one Megane at 76. We've got a Supra at 81. So 97% of cars in the top 100 are GTRs. I mean, that just says to you, but of course, can be different in the race. Just the times, as Drat Fury is saying, it could be different in the race. Speedy says, if you keep killing your DR, we might end up against each other, but you will know Well, I tell you, you get into your B, I'll drop down the B a bit more, and we'll see what happens. Oh dear, I need to apply myself more. Think about things. Forget about the fact I'm streaming and enjoying myself over lunchtime. I've got half an hour of my lunchtime left, so we'll get another one done, and then I need to get back to work at 2 o'clock. Oh, your second is in a B. Oh, get out there. Come on, Speed. Come on, get out there. I'm racing. I'm going to be on the EU account this evening at 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9. And then my plan is from about 11 o'clock after the lobby racing, I'm going to be heading off into the US account just to see if we can get it in a B. With just a gnat underneath the B at the moment. I couldn't quite get it, so it's still a C rank, but we were doing that with a broken wheel. Now that we've got a good wheel back, I think we should be able to get B in a race or two, as long as we have a couple of good ones, and then I'll be back into this account working to try and get it back up to an A, and hopefully we'll have a track next week that we like. This evening, for anybody that's interested, the lobby races, we're going to be doing 2 private lobby races for registered people only from 8 o'clock, and as soon as we've run those 2 initial races, I've got 2 public races lined up. So on a Thursday we run 2 public and 2 private. Reverse that, put that around the other way, 2 private followed by 2 public. So if you don't want to fill in the form and you still want to just come out and have a race with us, you can do so from around about 10 o'clock-ish, big-ish. Obviously we won't have any PSR rules, so some of the registered guys will drop out, but we'll see how we go. Telemetry, I released the new version. This one shall not delays out on the sync. Okay, cool. Cool. So is that the one I'm running? Telemetry, or is that one out today? Or am I completely out of the loop? I might be completely out of the loop. Right, just a few seconds to go. Let's just back off, give myself a rest. Have a drink of water. How on earth do you know which one I'm... Oh! You know because you've looked up to see what's downloaded. Okay. I've got another one to do. You know what would be useful is, you know, we've got Telemetry Racing in the top of the window in the title bar. Maybe have Telemetry Racing dash and then the version number. That might be useful. Some people like to do that, some people don't. Bye, Alto. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Preben is saying good luck. Where's Preben? Can't find him. Good afternoon. Good luck. It's visible now. Cool beans. That's how you know I'm running the wrong one. Thank you for smashing the like button, Alto. See you again very soon, I hope. I don't know how often I'm going to get to do these midday runs, but I'd like to do a little bit of streaming during the day if I can, but obviously I do need to still keep up with work and I need to walk the dog and things like that. So there we go. Speedy says, why are there 32 people watching but only 24 likes? I don't know, but there's 34 people watching. People don't like my videos. I don't understand it. People say it's because I don't go like and subscribe all the time, but hey, I'm one of those guys. I'm just out here enjoying what I'm doing, having some fun, chilling with my mates normally, and I don't think about sort of liking and subscribing and all of that. It'd be lovely to get the 50 likes on a video, don't get me wrong, and I know a lot of the other tubers are all smash the like button, but for me it's more about just having fun. It's about what's going on screen and what's going on in chat. So I know it helps the videos, but it doesn't help me when I'm trying to race, and I've got the sun on my glasses here. I've got a funny little line across my glasses. Before anybody says use contacts, been there, done that. Anybody says go laser surgery, frightened to live in daylight, Sammy, even the thought of doing that. I know somebody that had it done, and they said it was brilliant, wonderful, best thing since sliced bread. I know another person that had it done, and they only did one eye at a time. Woo! Geeks just nerfed him off. There, they went in and they had one done, and it freaked them out so much they wouldn't go back and do the other one. Whoa! Oh, come on. What have I got to do to catch a break? Man alive, that wasn't his fault, but what have I got to do to catch a break in the daily races on this European account? I always seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Always wrong place, wrong time. John, I'm going to be racing with you soon, my mate. Get your B ranked account out. Because I'm going to be a low B. This is going to tank me massively. Character building. That's what this is. It's character building. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Buster. The wheel issue is sorted. Unfortunately, my skills of avoiding problems are not. I'm still constantly putting myself into harm's way. As I just did there. Oh dear, the poor bloke coming across the track and I know where to go, and boom. Sent to the Shadow Realm big time. We're really going to have to push hard here. Let me go really quiet and concentrate and see if I can get on the back of these guys and make something up. We were going really well then. I thought there could have been a podium on the cards, which would have been absolutely incredible. But we was robbed. We was robbed. Issues in the next update. I need them. I need them. I need the skills. I need the extra skills. There's going to be a little button that says Mitchell Morgan aids. Be like me riding a bike with stabilisers again. Got more shenanigans going on. One down. Not too much. I've been experimenting with how far you can cut that corner. That was a bit too much. Hello RL, I haven't watched your stream yet. I've got to do that. That will be happening shortly. I dived on here as soon as I learnt that the wheel had been fixed. I got into work so I could do a 2-hour run, but this afternoon I am going to be watching your stream. And for anybody that's out there, can you throw up your URL for your video from last night? Because he talks about, or I hope RL's talking about, a rumble jacket. A rumble jacket. Yeah, I never even knew one existed. So mate, if you did talk about that last night, can you push your URL up there for everybody? Mad Max, just having a lunchtime break. Me too, my friend, an extended lunch I'm on. Thank you for popping in and smacking the like button. I appreciate you, thank you so much. Unfortunately, we're on the daily races on the Euro account, my main account, and every single time I'm getting myself into bother. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that? Races are as dirty as you like. When are PD going to do something about that? I mean, that is just outrageous. That was a full-on off into the corner. Battle of the Datsuns. Oh yeah, that takes me back. I remember when these things were Datsuns. Only good for one thing though. The rock box. Scrappy. Oh, they rot. If you were driving, you daren't sneeze, because if you sneezed, you'd blow a hole in the floor. Different times now though. Hello Nigel. I can't remember who I said hello to and who I haven't at the moment. There's so many people jumping in and out. And I did say I was going to ignore the chat and concentrate. That didn't work, did it? Yeah. Where are we? Okay, he's just had a penalty. Let's just try and close up behind these guys in front. There's a few places to be had here. we can nail this. I'm still going to be nowhere near a points paying, DR points paying position, regardless. I can't remember where I started this one. Right, battle going on up ahead. That's a penalty for me. I'm just trying to push through there harder. So many people being bumped off in this race. So many people being bumped off. Mickey HD, good afternoon. Put it down to sun in your eyes. I wish I could put it down to the sun in my eyes, but it wasn't. Oh dear. We've made some mistakes. We put ourselves in the wrong place. Oh dear. And yeah, we're dying here. Where did we finish up? Oh look, right on the cusp. 9th, got a DR increase. I've got a reduction. We got a where are we down to now? I'm gonna have to retire from daily racing, I think. 1,603 I've dropped just today. Just today. I've got enough time for one more if it's quick. 1,603 minus. We now need 3,500 DR to get ourselves back up into the A. And my graph is, yeah, well, if anybody goes on to GT Stats Live and puts my name in, you can have the biggest laugh ever, because I go up, 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 up in brands, then it was level, and it's just tanked. My graph goes like that. Oh, I'm back to where I was on the 18th of March. In fact, I'm worse than I was on the 18th of March. 4SGT, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, my friend. I'm waiting for a bit of information from you, by the way. I think for the registration stuff. Yeah, when I checked, I did check this morning. Unfortunately, your friends list is private. Your account's private. So thank you for popping in. Thank you for the like. Thank you for everything that you're doing. But unfortunately, I can't process it at the moment because of the new rules. Speedy says, do a manu race. You'll be like D like me soon. That's how I need to climb up again. Yeah, not a problem, my friend. Not a problem. As soon as it's sorted, I will get you accepted. I've also sent you a direct message in Discord as well about something as well. Something we were talking about yesterday. Had a good long think about things, and somebody also shared me another little bit of nugget of information about what we were talking about. But we'll pick that up offline. We'll pick that up offline. Woo! Right. I want to have one good race here. One race where I don't outbrake myself and punch somebody off or get taken out. And that I think twice I've been taken out today. Purely innocent. Wrong place, wrong time. Just really hard when you got a car that's coming across the track like that. You know, do you just keep going and hope they ghost? Do you keep going and hope you get past? Do you brake hard and brake check the guy behind and get rear-ended anyway? It's just like... There we go. Rolls is rolls, them's the brakes. Absolutely, Galacticor. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Mitch, you really have your Ethernet cable in an Amazon link? Yeah, I do. I do. Because the reason it's there is I broke one and I wanted to buy the same cable and I couldn't find it. So I've left it in there. Plus, we're moving to the new house and I wanted to have a Ethernet cable run up through the wall because it's a brand new house. It's being built. I want to have it run through the wall like Lauren and Adam did. Lauren and Adam, it cost them 300 quid to have a cat cable put into the front room and 2 cat cables into their workroom. I had a bit of a shock the other day because I just want 1 cat cable in my bedroom. Ideally I'd like 2, but I've got a splitter, so it's not the end of the world. But 1 cat cable in my room was £990 from our builder. And I was like, what? Are you joking? So I had a look and it's a very small run. This current cable run goes right the way through the house. It's like a 50-foot cable that I'm running, I think, or 40-foot. John, you'll tell me, how long's my cable? Is it a 30-foot, 40, 50? I can't remember. I know I did have a 50 and then the next one I bought, I went a bit shorter. But in the new house, it's literally, the router is underneath my rig room. So all I've got to do is punch a hole through the wall, chase it up the wall, punch a hole through the floor, job done. And if it's a 20-30 pound cable and a £5 box on the wall and a couple of hours of my time and a little bit of filler, that's still going to be worth my time. £1,000 for a cable to be run up the wall. Just blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. 15 metres. What's that in feet? About 45, 40 odd. So it's got to be nearly 3 feet in a metre, isn't there? So I think it's yeah. I wasn't far off. It's a good cable. It's all braided and it's pretty good. The other one broke because I was laying it down every night. I had to wind it up at the end of the night and I had to unwind it at the beginning of the night, run it through the house, up the stairs, under the doors. Joe was falling over it, I was falling over it, the dog was laying on it. So in the end I got fed up and I've run it through the house, round the edges of carpets and up the stairs, through the floor. So it's hardwired into my room. It's so much better than Wi-Fi. Those of you that are on Wi-Fi for the game, if you can get on to a cable, do it. It is so much better. So much better. Elaine, hello. How are you doing? I'm on early today. You just caught the end. I'm doing this one last race, which is going to take me slightly over my lunch break. And then I will be calling it a day. I'm looking for Desi. He's not in here again. Oh, I was so hoping I would race with Desi Stig. It's really weird. I was racing with Desi Stig earlier on. First time I think I've ever raced with him. He got murdered. Absolutely murdered into a corner. He went flying off. So I didn't get to race with him. And then the next race, I got murdered. So there we go. A little bit. I might not have time. You might have to. You might have to send me a friend request as well. Oh, brilliant. Okay, friend request is sent, Steve. And friend request has been sent. Thank you for that. And I will get you set up on the registered racers list in Discord this afternoon. Thank you so much, my friend. Be good to have you racing again. I love racing with you. We had some fantastic races. If you haven't already, there you go. There's the proof. It's on the screen. If you haven't already, go and check out my latest classic race. It's a banger, and it involves Steve and I swapping places towards the back end of the race like you wouldn't believe. We were absolutely going for it, and I won't give it away, but there was something really special that was on the line that if either of us had taken each other out, we would have spoiled, and we didn't. It was fantastic. One of the best races I've had in a long time. I don't want to get smashed off, so I'm gonna knuckle down. I'm gonna go quiet, just see if we can recover a little bit of DR in this one. It's said and done at this level. Oh, whatever. Go up on the inside there. Just while I'm watching the Ferrari. Whoa. One's a bit elbows out too. Quick. In some respects, I wish that I'd gone with the Hurricane earlier in the week. Looks like a big murder up front. Massive murder. Oh, Speedy! Oh, man. What is it with these races? You just can't go side by side with people. no concept of push to pass in these races. Look how bad that car is. Like I said, this game really needs to do away with DR and just go safety rating, in my opinion. I think it will clean it up, especially if people have to come into the pits to clean their car up after an accident. This game would then be the best racing, driving simulator, whatever you want to call it, on the planet. Apparently, it's coming in version 8. If you believe what you're told online. But again, that could just be wishful thinking. I don't tend to agree, Grenster. I don't think DR is well done in this game. I think it, personally, I think that it encourages desperate driving, if I'm honest. And I'm coming that from playing ACC for a short while, where it was all about the safety ranking. I agree with the ranking. But do that behind the scenes, don't publish it. You could rank me based on my overall performance and also my qualifier, as they do now. Just don't promote it. I know that people will still want to win. That's the nature of the beast. And I'm not the greatest in the world. I still make my mistakes. Maybe what I've got to do is learn to race more intelligently. In other words, with that corner with Speedy, just as an example, maybe I should not have tried to go around the outside line, and maybe I should have just Done the inside line, as people have told me before. Get the inside, it's harder for them to push you off. And that's maybe my lesson for today. What are those important factors? Be first across the line. Get a good quality and just stay out of trouble. Yep, that's one of the lessons I learned from that corner with Speedy. Not going side by side, especially through a corner. I am trying to learn. I am. I'm just not a very fast learner. Well, I'm normally quite a quick learner, but not in anything to do with sim racing, I'm afraid. See that poor guy there? Lalage was just bashed off in the last corner. Overtaking is crucial. Try to minimise the time lost doing it. It's not a PSR lobby. I know, but I still race like it's a PSR lobby. I try to race respectfully. I'm afraid. I'm not a natural elbows out type of guy, I'm afraid. Yeah, but there we go. Well, well, well. Hey, Telemetry, got the first user with over 1,000 recorded laps. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Right, that is going to be me done, I'm afraid. I will be back later. I'll be back at 8 o'clock, where we're going to do some more of this. And we're going to need to do a little bit better because our DR has tanked. We're now well inside the B, and we've lost quite a fair bit just today. I'll let you know. Let me just look up my driver rating. We've lost 2,073. So 26,266, and we need to get back up to 30,000. So we have dropped significantly, and we'll just have to see what we can do later on. But there we go. As Roger says, when I race and go side by side with the driver and space is respected, I add him and tell him thanks in the game chat. We all need to try to do our bit. So obviously I can't add people because I the way I'm running PSR these days. But I do often say thank you, and very, very often what I'll do is I'll come down to Gamebase, go into friends, and look at the play together, and I'll have made a mental note of people that I got on well with and those that I didn't. So sometimes I'll look at people that have punted me off or whatever. You don't always see them, but sometimes if they're in here, then I'll send a friend request in, or don't just friend requests now, but very often just go in here and drop them a message if you can. You can't always. Drop them a message just saying thanks for a great race. Yes, I do. So that's the way I tend to do it. Sometimes you'll see me making little notes in the book, because I have been into the said things in the game chat, and it's got me into problems. Even just saying well done to somebody, sometimes it would be like, oh, but there we go. You can view all. That's what I tend to do. Right, there we go then. I need to get back to work. So I'll see you at 8 o'clock. Thank you ever so much. If you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. We'll be back at 8 o'clock with some lobby races in Europe. We're then doing 2 private daily races in Europe. We'll then do 2 private lobby races, 2 public lobby races, and then potentially I'll be back in the American account to see if we can get our DR up to a B. So we're chasing B for the US account, and we are chasing A again for this account. Don't think this is the car or the track for me this week, but we'll keep pushing anyway. But there we go. Another scam ticket. I know. It's all, you look at them. At least I didn't get the invite this time. But there we go. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you later. Bye. Bye.